Hello, this is Lillian at Lillian74206 Boomer YouTube channel. Welcome back, everyone. For all of those who stuck with me and standing by, thank you so very much for being with me. Today it's Tuesday, and this is going to be the first of the dates, scheduled days of me putting something out for you to view. Sorry about this. I was trying to keep up with my thoughts. Okay, and it's also going to be the last of the first scheduled videos that I'm putting out. And because today is Tuesday, and I said that I would put out videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. So today is Tuesday, Thursday is the new year, and Friday I will be back with you on a new year. And that will be the first, okay, of a scheduled video. All right, on the time, y'all, we're going to have to, I think, just, we're going to be good for a day. So if I say I'm going to come out on Tuesdays and I'm going to come out on Fridays, let's do that, because I've been to 3 cities today, and it is approximately, I have no idea what time it is. And I know it's after 3. And the thing is, and I'm thinking that I'm bored, I'm lonely. I don't have time to be any of those things. I've been to Plano, I've been to Richardson, I've been to Garland, I've been to Dallas, and now I'm home. And I don't live in now one of those cities. Okay. I'm rolling. As I said, I decided that I guess I'm gonna live this year, prayerfully, if that's the Lord's will, because I realized that I have been somewhat. I knew it was something down about me, and that's when I reached out to you all, trying to find something. Maybe someone will respond and let me know, hey, well, I kind of think this, or let's talk about that, just something like that. But I realized that my sister died a year ago, the 20th of December. So see, I was going through all of that. Then my girlfriend that I've been friends with since we were 12 years old in school, she died. Okay, on the 23rd of the same month, same year, December. So I had those losses. And then I realized maybe I just really didn't have a chance or opportunity to deal with the loss of my mother, because when my mother passed, then I got my sister. So I'm going, all right, and all of this was fresh off of a tour in Afghanistan. So I think I was dealing with some issues, and prayerfully I'm working through some of them, and at least they're coming to realization that I can understand and see what it is that I'm dealing with. And y'all, thank you. And I'm not giving up. Y'all gonna get tired of me, but I'm gonna keep out there. I'm gonna keep putting it out there. Today I am so hungry, and by me going to all those places, like I said, don't eat out. I came home and I didn't know what I wanted to do. All right, this is a confession, and this is not a New Year's resolution, because those go by the window. They go faster through you than a meal. I would. I started back smoking after 23 years. I had not smoked, and I started back smoking during the time I had my younger sister, and she's passed. So now I think I need to get back into my health habit. So that was my little puff. And I came home today after I've been through all, running up and down the road. And I realized that I didn't want a cigarette. I wasn't even thinking about a cigarette until I walked in this house. So cigarettes are an addiction that I used and I had for stress when I was climbing that ladder. I'm talking about wearing those 3-inch heels and running. Okay, so I I smoked then, and then I stopped, and now, and it, like I say, 23 years later, here I am, and so we're gonna try that again. But I realized when I came in the house, I didn't want, did, and then when I came in the house, I thought about the cigarette, but because I go, okay, now we're gonna change the habit. You have to change the habit to get rid of whatever. At least this is the way I quit the cigarettes. So I changed the habit, like instead of drinking coffee in the morning, I drank tea. That eliminates the thought and the desire to have it. Okay, so just little things like that. So I'm going to start that. But when I came in the house today, and I said, and this is just something that I decided on since I got up this morning. I decided that when I came in the house, I said, am I hungrier or do I want a cigarette first? It has been times that I've been trying to get the cigarette and light it on the way to the bathroom while I put a bag of chips up under my arm. Okay, so so I think I'm on my way, and thank you all. So so as I said, I've been for 3 cities this morning. So what have y'all been doing? What's going on in your life? I hope you all had a very pleasant Christmas, and everybody got along, and but whatever it is, it's over with, and y'all can live through it and get past it. Don't hold grudges, forgive. So I have my little tablet here today. So I'm trying to get a little bit more organized, and this also, I think, the idea of me coming in here and sitting in this chair, it brought back a familiarity. If you sit at a desk and work for 31 years, and you don't, it was like a hug or something. It brought it home to me. So I'm feeling pretty good now. So I'm gonna drink this water. Still haven't had the cigarette yet, but I am thinking about it since we've been talking. But I still haven't had it. I'm gonna drink some water, and I have some sushi. This is my downfall when I go out. I bought these little, and this is, I say, I don't eat out, and I try to eat healthy, and I go and get this from the deli in the grocery store, the sushi. Okay, so can you imagine? They say you don't buy deli from grocery stores and, things like that. Well, I have, and I am going to eat it. Okay, I'm writing, I have my pad, and we're going to decide, no, I'm going to tempt you all first. I'm not going to talk about anything other than something pleasurable. What about your New Year's dinner? I was in the store, one of the stores, and the lady was standing there, and she said out loud she couldn't find the black-eyed peas. And I said, oh, they're on the dried bean aisle. And she said, no, can't. I said, oh, okay. No problem. I know about them. I've eaten canned black-eyed peas, but see, I'm at home, I have time. And that occupies my time. It's easier, you spend more time cooking the beans that are dried than if you just open up the can and put them in the microwave. See, I don't even have a microwave in my home. On top of that, my toaster oven is going out. That's what I was doing. I've been out trying to price. I need to have a toilet replaced. The seal is gone out, so I'm going to have that replaced. So I was out pricing toilets. And I also, what else was it that it was some Dutch ovens. I was looking at Dutch ovens. I think I'm debating on whether or not I need or I won't. Because, see, I've already made gobs of, I think it's more of a won't. So we're gonna put that on the side burner. Because, see, that's just a waste of money if I've already had it and I can do with what I have already. See, that's just, and I keep telling my children, don't bring nothing in here. Don't keep buying me all this stuff because y'all the ones going to have to take it out of here. I say, dead people don't move furniture. They don't pack or do nothing. They gone. So, what we're going to do today, I want to talk about, my menu. well, the lady in the store, so we were talking about it, she did the canned beans. So I said, okay, well, you can doctor them up. We were just having a little conversation. So I left that aisle and went to another because I was looking for some pickled ginger. So, and see that aisle where she was with the canned beans, the specialty items or, Asian, whatever, they were on the aisle across from her. So that's how we got to talking. So then I left and went to another aisle, and she came around, and then she told me, she said, it's just me. I said, see, I know y'all out there. Now, we in the grocery store is talking about cooking and having New Year's, and you're telling me it's just us. Hey, I just saw you. We had that conversation. Let us continue. It don't have to just be you. Okay, yeah, you there. Let's talk. We already talked about what you were going to cook. You told me you didn't like greens and wanted to know if lettuce would substitute for greens for New Year's. So things, now, and with that said, here we go. I'm thinking, okay, I'm having collard greens, my collard greens, and I know they were gorgeous. My collard greens, some black-eyed peas, and sweet potatoes, or potato salad. I'm tossed between them. I've had the potatoes, I don't find really the potato salad, other than a taste of being good to me. I really don't find a nutritional value that it would bring to that meal. If anything, it would take it away because of another, the starch. But I do eat things with starch. Oh, just a minute. So, just a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. My chicken was boiling over. Because, of course, I'm boiling that chicken for this big old dog of mine. And the pot was boiling over. I forgot I was cooking. Okay. Thank goodness for good ears. So I'm going to have, okay, so I'm leaning more toward the sweet potatoes because of the value of the potassium and whatever you get out of the sweet potato. And that's a little bit of a, kind of a, not sweet but sweet, but with those greens and black-eyed peas. Now, I know as you get older, your cooking, it kind of fades off if you don't do it often. And, especially the things like what we're cooking now for the holidays, if you don't normally cook those, it kind of fades on certain things. Well, I understand that, and I know that because I can cook less and less often because I have enough to have leftovers. And I got a little schedule where if I have something left from today, it will go it'll be for Thursday if it wasn't for New Year's. And then whatever I had, it would go in for tomorrow. See, so I would skip a day I wouldn't have the same thing every day. I would have something different, but it would be a leftover that I had already cooked. So I try to cook 2 to 3 times a week and have leftover. So anyway, so I'm thinking, so I'm leaning more toward, I know we're having the collard greens, we're having the black-eyed peas. Those are standard in my house. Okay, we're going to do that. I didn't put up a Christmas tree, I didn't decorate, but we're going to have those black-eyed peas and greens, okay? And then cornbread. It's no choice. It just depends on whether or not I want it to be, how rich the cornbread is, whether or not I use heavy whipping cream and some other, juice it up a little bit the way I do, and make muffins because, Yes, it's only me. So it's easier to freeze the muffins individually. And when you want something, because see, you're already having leftovers, you know that. So when you want those, you can freeze them and then you can pop them out and have as many as you want with the meal. And it doesn't have to be that same meal, but with something else that you have, that you prepared, you want some cornbread with. So that's going to be that. Now, we have ham, chitlins, what is it? Ribs and pork. Pork roast. So what kind of meat are we gonna have? I don't care about it. You know, I don't. And we have a ribeye steaks. I don't really care. See, I'm already satisfied with. See, that's why. See, that's that. See, that taste just ran across my mouth. Okay. We're gonna have the greens, black-eyed peas, and sweet potatoes and cornbread. Yep, we're gonna have that. Okay, see that? Thank y'all. That you know when you get something together and you say, oh, but when that, I know y'all. If I know y'all can taste your food when you talk about it sometime. So when that taste ran across my mouth, that took care of that. So I already know. And we're gonna cook them with ham hocks, and I'm gonna cook them till they just fall off the bone, the ham hock, and then I'm gonna take the ham, that little meat, and scoop it up. And I'm going to hand chop it and put it back in its juices with the bones, and I'm gonna cook it a little bit longer. That's where I'll add my vegetables and things that I want to season my greens and peas with. Because these are in individuals, so they have every pot sit on its own. Every pot got its own ham hocks. Okay, a little. Oh yeah. Okay, now those ham hocks, okay, well, black-eyed peas, I know I cook those. Okay, just like I say, I got some pretty greens. I know I can cook some black-eyed peas. Okay. I cook them and take them to the, repast at certain, I had a friend that had a small church, and we would take food for her for repast whenever, they'd have, and they'd always stand up and say, who cooked the black-eyed peas? Okay, they say, who cooked the black-eyed peas? Okay, somebody need to tell. So I know I can cook some black-eyed peas. I eat them. I like them so well. I just stand and eat them with a spoon. I don't have to have anything with black-eyed peas. So that means I cook those well because I like them that well. I can just sit down there and have a bowl of black-eyed peas and drink some water. I'm hungry. Okay, so hopefully y'all will have something like that, and maybe you'll run into someone in the store and decide to have a little conversation. So just keep it on. If I don't have to be in it, but I just want y'all to spread it and everybody say hey to somebody. And it's the season, and take the commercialism out of it and give it the love and joy, just a smile and see somebody else. It just makes them smile. You never could tell. I was watching a movie. What was it about? I don't know if I can say it. I'm finding out now. It's not some of. It's the wording that is not coming across, but it's. When I put out a video, if I mention something or something, they will say the video is too long. So I don't know. But then I see others mention things in their videos. So, it's catch as you can, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in another. I don't know. But so I'm not going to, I watched a movie, and in this movie, the person had to stop doing what they were doing abruptly to help someone else. And it was really an irritant for them. It was just out of the blue. Just here it is right in your face. You walking down the street, somebody just fall out in front of you. You don't, what you do. So when later on, years later, they met again, those, people, and the person told her, he said, I want to thank you for saving my life. And she said, what? He says, I barely remember you. You saved mine. You carried me to the hospital when I fell out, and he said, but I was on my way to kill myself when you fell out. See? Think about it. See somebody smile, say hello. You don't know what's on their heart and their mind. Life is good, and I am here, and I am back, and we're gonna work on this. And okay, and so this is the end for this year. So I would like to tell you all, thank you for joining me. Thank you for staying with me for the year, and I look forward to more times and things to do for next year, because we do have some projects. And see, like I'm telling you, I'm looking for a toilet. And what else? It's something else I need to. Oh, I need to have some lights put up. The lights are out, and I can't do those. And one is just gonna have to be completely. I don't like the fixture, and it's an outdoor thing, so I'm gonna have to have some things done. So y'all bear with me, and I'm having fun. Thank you. At least you give me somebody to talk to. See, y'all got me to stop now. Okay, I've come in the house. I've not smoked a cigarette, and I haven't even eaten. Okay, and I started talking to you all. So see, that was good. So breaking the habits, changing, your daily routine, and yeah, everybody need to have a 11. What is it? An 11 o'clock meeting in Plano